Mister, I don't give them hell. I just tell the truth on them, and that makes them feel like they're in hell.
Oh, just give them hell.
This video is considered to be fair use under Section 107 of the Copyright Act.
The receipts from Roundhouse.
Let's take a look.
June 17th, Bomb is gonna get the FOIA on who called the alleged wellness check. Kind Roundhouse says, if you need money, I got you.
Bumbleina is so broke until she gets paid, like usual. So she butters up Roundhouse by thanking her for the gift she sent. I absolutely love them, says KAY-REN.
I just sent some. If you need more, just holler, says Roundhouse. June 18th, with no response from KAY-REN. Roundhouse asks, did you get the Cash App last night?
Careless KAY-REN says, Roundhouse, I did. I went to sleep. Thank you so damn much. One day later, June 19th, KAY-REN replies again. Roundhouse, I do just until Wednesday and I will give it back. The lady that was buying my furniture said she changed her mind and I was using that to get through till I get paid. KAY-REN replies again. I responded, I thought? Gosh, I'm sorry. I thought I did.
Roundhouse replies with how much you need. Just send me a Cash App request and I'll send it to you.
Bumbleina says, honey, whatever you can do, as long as you will let me pay it back on Wednesday. I get paid at 1 o'clock, so I'll just Cash App it back.
Roundhouse says, just send it to you.
To which Bumbleina replies, thank you. You have my word to give it right back. Thank you so much, really. I do not ask anybody for anything. I am embarrassed to death.
You're welcome. And you pay me back when you can afford to. I am really not worried about it. And don't be embarrassed, replies Roundhouse.
Please note the $150 on June 19th and $100 just 2 days before that sent from Roundhouse to Bumbleina. That's $250 in 2 days. So let's take a look at what our least favorite KAY-REN has to say in Discord just after she received the $100 from Roundhouse.
June 19th, she has no internet until Wednesday and someone, possibly Jilly Bean, requested $20 from her on Cash App and she don't know why. She doesn't think it's a scam, but she's broke until she gets paid and didn't recall $20 being given to her. KAY-REN is sitting on her paycheck this month. She's paying rent and utilities and that's it. But she needs back on her depression meds that she told us she had been back on just before this, and then gave everybody a fuck you.
Now she is hangry and aggravated and gonna cuss 'em all out, whomever all of 'em are.
She's really going through it. And when I see these behaviors, it reminded me how I would act when I was withdrawing or ran out of stuff and money. But this next one takes the cake.
Everyone is telling her to get to a doctor and her response is, I will when I have the money. I can't go nowhere. No gas. I'll just lay here and hate everything. I wanna cuss all the skanks out. I lie, I grift. I lie, I grift. Duff luck? I hate 'em all. Okay, I'm done complaining. Carry on.
I can't find the screenshot, but she talks about loving all the work she allegedly does off of the rent.
And says she won't. The landlord doesn't care. This house will rent regardless.
Michelle isn't mattering at this point. Only KAY-REN. And her needs matter. Stay on topic. Gosh.
Michelle may not matter, but the super cute $200 chair and a half she found on Wayfair that was pink. That matters. It also matters that she cannot afford slipcover furniture, which to her really sucks. Carrying on from the Discord dry begging.
July 26th. All is good between Bomb and Roundhouse. Bomb's gonna add Roundhouse to her Discord.
I left Discord July 18th and spoke on my experience July 30th. Right after my live, I was given mountains of evidence from people about their experiences with KAY-REN. This included borrowing money, giving large sums of money to help her, gifting off of her wish list without a thank you, and much, much more. Knowing her patterns, many of these people asked me not to share their stories because they feared the doxing, bullying, and tarnishing of their name, as well as the potential for it to affect their families who had nothing to do with YouTube. After having 3 streams bashing me, multiple community posts, and being bashed in Discord, yes Bumbleina, you still have moles, I decided to use what she had said to me while on the phone back in the beginning of June to freak her out a little bit and get her wondering who reached out. Knowing she was reaching out to Roundhouse and a few others about the money she owed them, I was able to call her out, which caused her to double down. She gave me 3 different people's names that helped her with her car insurance back around June 4th, well before she borrowed from Roundhouse. But she couldn't just leave well enough alone. Oh no, that is not KAY-REN style. She made a post of her very own.
Rule number 1. Don't lie to your subs. Write KAY-REN.
July 31st, Grandma KAY-REN acts all sweet to Roundhouse after you know. She paid Roundhouse the money that was loaned to her back. The very next day.
Grandma Karen's still out here scamming and bamming.
August 1st, Grandma KAY-REN couldn't help herself. See, I never wanted anyone outed. I removed all names and identifiers on anything I have shown. But old Bummy here got a little booty hurt and not only lied on me, but threw Roundhouse's name in the mix. As you can see, she is quoted stating, "Oh, and Roundhouse, you're paid, boo thang, so run tell that."
Roundhouse caught her name and replies.
You know what? It was never about the money for me one bit. I told you to pay me back when you could afford to and would have been fine if you never did. It was always about your lack of appreciation for it. When I gave you $350 for the new house, I never once got a effing thank you. When I sent you a box of gifts, I have to ask if you received them to get oh yes, I got them, thanks. Your birthday gifts, I had to email you to confirm you got them. And then I got a thank you. That's what it's about. And all it's about. I did what I did out of the kindness of my damn heart. And it was never appreciated one bit. Call me soft or petty. That is fine, but when someone does for you from the heart, all I wanted was an acknowledgement. And no, I did not expect a big-ass thank you on a live. It could have been through email privately, but I was never given the same respect back that I gave you. And to be completely honest, you truly hurt me over and over, but I kept supporting you regardless. I am 49 and would never treat someone that way. Call me what you will. Say what you wanna say, but I was good to you and you know it.
Jen also caught Roundhouse's comment before Bombshell completely ditched the post, like she does when anyone dishes facts in the comments, and Gemini Mama hit the nail on the head.
She says, but yet when this kind donator would be gaslit up the ass, being accused of being too needy. I have heard that over and over already. No, people are not needy or need your attention. It's basic human kindness. I'm sorry this happened to you, Roundhouse.
Round of applause for Gemini Mama. Roundhouse reaches out to KAY-REN.
Why did you delete your community post? You addressed me, but I can't respond. You really did hurt my feelings over and effing over, but I was continually there for you. A small thanks in private or acknowledgement is all I wanted. I didn't nor want special treatment, so don't spin that narrative. A simple email is all I wanted, but for some reason that was too much for you to do. I truly hope you feel some kind of way about this because I am very upset and hurt. You and I both know it was never about the effing money. And if this doesn't bother you in any way, you aren't the person I thought you were. I will stand by that. I was good to you and you didn't appreciate it one damn bit.
So here is a genuine woman telling, well, a demon in my opinion, her feelings. Let's see how the demonic force responds.
KAY-REN replies, I deleted it mainly because I can. Kay? All you had to say was did you forget me, and it would have reminded me, when I have no short-term memory. Another thing is if you think Paige and her sweet girlfriends are gonna beat me, by the time I'm done, they'd wish they got it right. I never went after girl interrupted. I defended her. Tupac's wife got her into this, and that's where she can stay. Good luck. I never doxed anybody. I also didn't scam when I slipped a disc. I hate to put my medical records out, but I am. To show that, yes, I do in fact have multi-level disc herniation. And yes, I had to get shots that day. And when they offered me medicine, I chose an anti-inflammatory. Effing losers. Funny how the junkies Always calling somebody an addict. No way. I've seen close up and it was so damn ugly. Not I need to tell anyone that. I was with someone who did pills and I left him. It destroyed him and almost destroyed me enabling him. Judgmental people really piss me off. They should you as well. So, you're paid. You need anything else? Let me know. You can send this email to Paige too. Just remember what you said. I'll see ya. No hard feelings. And no, I'm not doxing anybody. It's not what I'm about. I'm still the same. It's y'all who changed.
Same old KAY-REN, gaslighting and manipulation. Her favorites, in my opinion.
You didn't have to say it. She did. Roundhouse, listen. I never did one thing to you, and you know it. You helped me and I fell over myself trying to show gratitude. Now I'm ungrateful. You know. My shoes suck. I have people just flat out lying about me every single day. Yes, you helped with my car insurance. Paige is the one that told it. I didn't tell her. I liked you a lot, seriously. I still do. But you told me if I needed help, just ask, and I did. Now, I'm scamming you. No, I didn't. Someone else helped me as well. I wouldn't ever lie to you about anything. Who I was then isn't who I am now, and all I can do is my best. I don't know why you went to Jen. I didn't even mention it. It's your story to tell. Tell it.
Please note where she said someone else helped her with car insurance. She cannot recall who gave her money for what. She told me 3 different names that helped with insurance well before she asked Roundhouse for help, and never did she ever mention car insurance with Roundhouse.
We never once talked about car insurance. I truly think lines are crossed here. You have never even spoke to me about effing insurance. I feel like I'm in the damn Twilight Zone. Talking to me about Tupac and Girl Interrupted. I don't know these people like this at all. WTF is going on for real.
Listen, what you've done has caused me a lot of issues that I didn't deserve. I can't be more grateful. And now Roundhouse Kick Girl is in everyone's mouth. Like I did something awful to you. And I didn't. What you did was go to Paige when you felt I wasn't giving you enough attention. And for that, I was unappreciative in your eyes. And that is just crazy to me. I'll never understand it. Thank you though. You know why the subs are going at it? Because of these people who are bald-faced lying. And you know they are. And you went with them. It's fine.
No, that's not right. You brought me up in a community post calling me a snake and saying my name. Just because my cash apps were no longer needed. You put my name out there and I'll be damned if anyone's going to talk to me like that and not say a word back. It had effing nothing to do with GD attention. It's called common courtesy. Nothing else. And you're so very welcome. You were wrong for going at me like this, and it is not cool. Yes, I emailed Paige. I'll own that 100%, but nobody put my name on YouTube but you. But if you feel you did absolutely nothing wrong, we can leave it there. I don't and never expected you to acknowledge any wrongdoings. Or just simply say, hey, I'm sorry, I'm big enough to say I jumped the gun being the hothead I am. And should have never emailed Paige. But up until that very second, I was nothing but good to you. Tried to help you out whenever I could tell you needed anything. I'm very lucky in my life, and truly just wanted to share it with the people who brought me so many laughs and good times, nothing more.
Here is the thing. Why did you feel that way? If support is contingent on me calling you personally and things, understand, I cannot do that. I literally have someone stalking me right now and I'm not feeling safe.
God, is she talking about Dean? She tried peddling he was stalking her on a live around this time. Disgusting, KAY-REN. Do better, Bummy.
She continues, it's the whole people are almost obsessed with me and this kind of floors me to say I didn't appreciate it. Just like the whole Janae thing Roundhouse.
You simply said, yes, I got them and thank you when I asked you if they made it there okay. You never showed them? I've been in all your lives for months now, and I didn't even need you to do that. I just felt like a dick having to ask you 2 days later cause you hadn't even emailed me. And I did come to you at one point and asked if you had any issues with me and if something was up, and you told me no, we were fine. And I'm not sure what you mean by that's what they gave you. And they won't give you the other is all about an email. Lost again. I never once asked for your phone number, ever. Nor expected a phone call, as simple. Thank you through email would have been just fine every now and then. And are you claiming I'm obsessed with you? Well, I'm sorry me trying to lend you a hand wasn't appreciated. Gotcha. Hear you loud and clear. Wish you would have told me this way back. But no worries, I've been married for 29 years. Happily at that I'm not obsessed with fucking anyone. Wow.
The day that Roundhouse decided to share her story on Flavor's panel, the emails really started to roll in.
August 18th, 10:11 a.m.
I have receipts. Also, if you think Flava did it for you, let me show you that's not true. She says she knows I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong, I am not a liar. I'm pretty sick of people calling me one. Funny, how she doesn't talk about the money you sent her, huh? I know you sent her way more than me. You were a mod for her and Amber when they called me a scammer. This has zero to do with me scamming. This has to do with them getting in their feelings. Flava is the one who says you fill her cash up like it's a gas tank. I told her that's not cool. Bet she won't show all you've given her, will she? Bet you won't either. I never saw her showing things you sent her on a live stream. Giddy about it. Bet she never posted a pic of something you made being on her front porch, huh? You got in your feelings for whatever reason, and I think Flava was in your ear. If you think she is a good person, you're delusional.
11:50 a.m.
Roundhouse, let me ask you something. Did you ever think that you were being used by Paige? Just curious. Why was it her business what the $350 was for? It said it right in the cash app. So, maybe you need to look at the picture as a whole. Who got you to email Paige?
You may have a couple emails saying thank you. But how about the 12 super chats, gifted members 3 times, and $1,020 in cash apps? And your birthday I had to ask you about, and then I got a yay I got it. Nothing else about the vacuum. Roundhouse replies, because she was under the assumption it was for insurance, and I told her no. It was a gift to you for the new house for things you may need. See what you don't understand, and I'll try to explain this one more time. I am not and have never been behind the scenes talking about anyone. I emailed Paige after her live because I had questions after hearing Jenna's story. Nobody tells me what to do, and Flava definitely did not either. I have my own mind and make my own decisions. And if Paige was using me, she wouldn't have trusted me with certain things nobody will ever know. That I can say for certainty and know as fact. I'm a damn good, loyal friend when I'm given the same back, and I've shown it to a few people on this platform and have gained respect for that. My beef with you is I was good to you and wanted to help you when you seemed down or needed something, and it fell on deaf ears, so to speak. And that's fine, lesson learned. But maybe, just maybe, you should show a little more appreciation to the ones that notice your hardships and try to help you come up from them. It's not always everyone else who's wrong. I know for a fact it's not me in this. I will never say you scammed me. But only you did not appreciate my consistent support of you, and that's it. It's not a popularity game for me, and never was and won't ever be. I don't need this damn high school back and forth stupid shit in my life, and you claim it was shown on a live stream. Prove it then, because nobody that I've talked to that watches you religiously has no idea what I'm even talking about except the Boomer lighter. And that's because every time you light your cig I ask about Boomer. I put a lot of thought into those things for you and laughed so hard at the darn lighter when I was able to put boo bitch on it. Just makes me really sad it wasn't much to you. I don't have anything else to say. This repetitive childish stuff is so 1990 and I'm done with it. I'll tell my story. Answer any questions, but scammer will not come out of my mouth. I promise you that, and I've said it from the beginning. That's not what my issues are about with you. It's not my style to bash people, to belittle them. But I will tell my truth with respect for all involved.
I think Roundhouse said that very nicely and was very kind with her responses.
Okay, so you assumed it fell on deaf ears. Honey, I trust nobody. I didn't do what they are trying to say I did. Yes, I'm depressed. I don't have my meds.
That is the second time in 2 months she's used that. Even though she claimed to be put back on them because she got insurance in May. And that's why she had been happy other days.
I don't have my meds, and that's the truth. If I had thought you felt that way, I would have fixed it. There is no lesson to learn. I am scared of anybody that's nice to me. I'm genuinely sorry I made you feel that way. That really wasn't my intention. I have so many people that email me, it is unreal. You can think what you want, but it isn't true. Paige gets butthurt and says I scam, and that is a lie. I know all about Paige and have known. I know about her second kid's dad and a lot she doesn't know I know. Lying on me. isn't gonna end well. Period. Flava literally sits on panel with me while plotting against me, and after I gave her another chance. And that's what she does. It wasn't about you. I didn't do anything to you that I was aware of.
It's not true to you. But it is to me, and that is exactly how you made me feel. If you're scared of people being nice and helping you when you need, then why accept them? Why not just email me and say you appreciate it but you feel some type of way about it? I know why, because you need it. So be thankful you have people who are nice and giving to you when they do not have to be. I told her I gave it to you and the effing only thing I loaned you was paid back. I effing never said you scam me. Never.
It's fine, I don't care anymore. I didn't remember you giving me $1,700 Roundhouse. Maud's plotting behind my back. One who did it to me the first time, and I forgave her, only to be crapped on again. I did not scam you, or anyone else. And that is so effed up, it's unreal. Flava told you to apologize? Please, you didn't need to do that. It's obvious what you all thought. This is why I do not let anyone around me. I trust no one. Good reason not to.
Again, Bomb. I never said you scammed me. Never ever, okay? It was a little over $1,400. I gave you over 5 to 6 month period. And $150 was only a loan that I offered you and you paid it back. That has been my story from the start, and I will never let anyone say I got scammed by you. What I gave you was because I wanted to. Point blank, period. When you apologized about, I texted Flava and asked her opinion on if I should try. And she said sure. She never told me to do anything. And I meant it for going to page when I should have not. Regardless if you accepted it or not. I owned my mess and that's it. Flava and me have been friends from the very beginning when we came to YouTube. And have stayed friends. I went to her as a friend and she was stuck between her loyalty to me as a friend and you too. If you want to hate, are we mad at anyone? Let it be me. She was only being a friend to me. And I stuck her in the middle of us. She didn't insert herself there.
Don't talk shit. Seriously, I didn't do shit to you. You all dirty as fluck. You got paid back and you didn't have to do chargebacks. All you had to do was ask. It's $1,079, not $1,700.
Do you see how when the intimidation no longer works, how she gets angry? The cycle continues.
So let's do a quick recap.
June 17th, she needs money for the police call FOIA.
Here you will find the Georgia charging chart. For this info, nowhere near $100.
And just 2 days later, she is asking Roundhouse for another $150 loan.
August 1st, 10:57 a.m. Roundhouse received her $150 back. And again, my July 30th live is what prompted that. I believe if I never said anything, KAY-REN would not have cared at all to pay her back. Definitely wasn't the 2 days she claimed she needed to borrow the money for.
$1,020 in cash apps, hundreds put into super chats, memberships, and other gifts. And when you mention feeling unappreciated, you are gaslit and told you are needy and the problem. Something isn't adding up here. And for whatever reason, people aren't seeing that this is a problem. I'd like y'all to put yourself in Roundhouse's shoes. What if this was you doing something kind for who you thought was a friend? Helping someone out only to basically be told you're an obsessed creeper. I was always taught to be good to those who are good to you. This bum doesn't know how to be good to anybody. And that's just my opinion.
As always, thanks for watching.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.